Hi, this is Tint. Today we will see these topics in PHP for beginners. So here we will see how to connect a database using PDO and MySQL, and we will see also insert a data inside a database, and also we will see here how to select data from database, and most important thing about escaping the data using MySQL I. So let's get started how to do these things. So here we are in our code editor. So first we need to connect to our database using mysql I. So new mysql I, and our host name is a local host, and username of our db is a root, and our password of our database it is a blank, and here are our database name and put it semicolon. So go php my admin, create a new database, and you can give it any name. I'm typing php mysql, I just copy it and create. So just go back in our code editor and just paste it here. So we have a connected to our database, simply just print r and mysql I, and you can see, if you can see like this up list, it means we have a connected to our database. Just simply comment it. Another way to connect a database using a PDO. So just simply type a PDO equals to a new PDO. So this two way is recommended to connect a database, and it will take some parameters as mysql I, and here are the host name. Our host name is a local host, and db name, and we know that our db name is php mysql. Just copy and paste it here, and last two is a username name of our db is a root, and the passport, we didn't have a passport, just make it blank and comment it. So there's two recommended way, and just print our PDO. So if you see the object, it means we have a connected. So our further videos we will use a PDO, but here we are using the mysql I to selecting data, inserting data, and anything. So just simply we want to create a table inside our database. So our table name is posts, and here id and name, title of our post, and content, and here the author means username author. Just simply type it's a id is to increment, and title is watcher, and give it in length, and content is text, and author simply 120 and save. So now insert, and here are the title of our posts and some articles. So you can type it your title. The breaking news is Tint teaching PHP programming. So here are the content, means the full content and full article be here, and here are this name. But there are the problem is we have a set the author's name is int, so we need to change that. So just go back to structure, just click on structure, okay, and change this author it's int to a watcher, and just find and save. And again go back to insert and click on a post, and here are a post title, and here are the full content. Here is the full content of about article of news, and username and author is stint. So we have inserted one record in our database, and now we need to select this data using mysql I. So here post query, so mysql I, and has a method which is query, and we are selecting all the data from our table which is post table, and semicolon. So here we will check if the post is available or not. So post and get the number of rows from our posts. If it is greater than 0, it means our table have some articles. So here we will write a query, write a functionality. If the data is not found, so we can say 0 results found. So here we will put a while loop to get a data from a database. So just simply copy post query and fetch a sock and store inside a post, and simply just copy the post and paste it here, and here are the our field name from our tables. So you can see our field name, id, title, and the author. So all the things each by each we can type it here and semicolon. So we have a wrong right title like this. Okay, and now we can see this is coming from database, and just simply br and copy it and paste it here, and this is for content, and control s, and this is the content. So now we want to the title should be a link, so put it a href, and it's we didn't connect to any other page it here, just we are making the link. So you can see here it's a link now, and this is for the author. Control s for save. So this way we can select our data from our database. Simple. So now we will see how to insert data inside a database table. So simply we will create a form, action, and method is post and div, and inside have a input type text, and give it a name is title, and give it a placeholder. Enter the title of our article, and simply just copy this and paste it here, and just remove, and just text area for content, and placeholder is enter the full article it here, and max length is 300, and the last element which is the input type submit button. So div, and inside have a input type submit, and give it a value add now. Control s for save, and put it h2 add article and add latest news it here, and put it hr, and save and refresh our browser. So this form it looks like. So now this two fields is important, so we will check this value it has a value or not. So the title, and paste it here, and just copy, control x, and if it's set means it has some value, and for also a content just paste it here, means it is not empty, means it has some value. So if it has a value, so we can add we can insert data inside our database. So here we are writing a query, insert query, mysql I, and query method, and here we will write our query. So just go back to php my admin, and here click on mysql, click insert and update format, and just remove id, and here we have a three fields, title, content, and author. Just copy and paste it here, and just copy again and paste inside here. So we need to three values which is title, content, and user, which is author. So this title is equals to a dollar underscore post title, and for content as well, so just change it content and semicolon. And for user and author also we are not logged in, so for manually we have said username. So simply just type it user title and the content, and here are the author which is a user. But we need to check some little bit security to escaping some data it here. So we will check mysql escaping security. So we need to wrap this title inside mysql I, and mysql real no my real escape string. This function is important, and just just you have to just remove this and wrap inside title. Okay, just copy and paste it the same thing for the content, and save it. So it's a make a little better secure about data to before storing inside a database. So here we will check if the query is means data is goes to a database. So we will write simply a message for the user, article successfully inserted, semicolon, and control s for save. And now we need to run our project, So here are project, and add some article it here, the article title, and here are the article content, means full article. So just add now, so you can see a article successfully inserted it here. When you just refresh this, you can see we have a two articles. Article 1 is breaking news and second is article title. So and the next most important thing is getting the insert id. So just call the property of mysql I insert id and put it echo. So this is a more important for you can understand when you are go in advance in php. This is more important. So again I am adding another record, and it's returning 3, and just check it your database and it's showing a 3. So this 3 is the last inserted uh, id of our table, so it's showing a 3. So this is more important when you are going in advance in php, so that time you can understand how much it's important. So just remember that insert id. And the last thing which is I want to share you, say